Hello, Papa.
Where are you going, Stella?
We needed some things. I was just going to market.
You hungry?
No, Papa. We were out of coffee and Mama was asleep, so I thought...
Who's going to pay the bill, Stella?
Well, I have a little money, enough. Joey will have a simple funeral.
Who's going to pay for Joey being dead? The Harringtons. Rodney Harrington. Joey had a good mind, like you. He wanted to go to college, like you.
I paid back all the money that you gave me to go to college, Papa.
Joey don't need it now. When he wanted an automobile, he couldn't get it. Didn't even finish high school because he knew there was no money for him to go to college. He didn't mind I gave you all my savings. He didn't, Stella. He understood.
What do you want me to do?
It was worth it. Now you're college graduate. You're somebody, a biochemist. That makes you somebody important. It was worth it, all the hard work. But who's going to pay for Joey?
District Attorney, he'd like to ask you a few questions.
Can't it wait?
It'll just take a few minutes, Miss Chernick.
All right. Keep your voices down, please. My mother is asleep. What is it, briefly?
Miss Chernick, in your statement to Sergeant Goddard, there seemed to me to be a few things that needed amplification.
Such as?
You implied that...
Papa. This is Sergeant Goddard. This is Mr. Fowler. This is my father, Mr. Chernick.
Don't let me bother you.
Miss Chernick, is there anything we should know about your brother's relationship with Rodney Harrington?
Rodney Harrington hated my brother.
What basis do you have for that conclusion?
Basis, conclusion. You sound like you're talking about an essay that I wrote for English 3A. How was my grammar? You letting him walk around free? What do you care what basis I have?
I'm neither an English teacher nor a headhunter, Miss Chernick. I'd like to know why you think he hated him.
He threatened Joey. You don't believe me, do you? Let me tell you something. He was out for blood.
He's got to pay for Joey's life. Joey can't speak the truth, but Stella knows. She knows.
He threatened Joey. He said he was going to kill Joey if they ever found him.
Now, just a minute. When did he say this specifically?
When he came here looking for Joey yesterday.
You sure this was yesterday and that it was at noon?
Yes, I'm sure.
And you're prepared to make a formal statement to that effect?
Yes.
Very well. Please don't discuss this with anyone. You understand it might become evidence. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be in touch with you.
We have enough for case?
I'm not sure. She's too emotional right now. I'd like to talk to her again in a couple of days.
Mr. Fowler?
Yes?
My name is David Shuster. I have a daughter, Kim, who saw the fight between Rodney Harrington and Joe Chernick. she was on the pier hiding at the time. Now, I know Rodney, and I like the boy, and I don't like having to tell you this, but my daughter says that she saw Rodney fight. I questioned her very carefully. She says that she saw Joe Chernak fall.
Rodney, I'm sorry. I was only trying to help.
Listen, it's all right.
I didn't know. I thought it would make everything all right. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Princess. It's okay. I'm here now. Everything's all right.
No, I went to the Schusters. I had to come here and tell you, but I couldn't find you. You weren't here.
Well, I'm here now.
The door was unlocked, so I came in, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited for you.
Now, you just sit down and tell me what happened.
Last night, when Kim ran away from the library, Norman and I found her by the wharf. She was frightened. I never saw anybody that frightened before. I knew something had happened, but I didn't know what until I heard about Joe Chernak. You said you needed a witness.
Kim saw what happened?
I went to the Schusters and I made them let me question her. It's all my fault.
Fault? What's your fault? What did she say?
She said Rodney threw something. He hurt the man. He made the man fall.
But couldn't she even hear what
I thought I was doing the right thing. I was only trying to help.
You did the right thing.
I made her tell me.
The one witness, and she couldn't hear what I was saying. She could only tell what she saw.
Oh, Rodney, forgive me.
Well, I'm glad you told me, Allison. I just came from Mr. Dowell's office. He laid down the law to me. Counselor to client. From now on, I confide in him. Everything. Well, I'm glad I didn't take my jacket off.
Rodney.
Take a walk with me, will you? Allison. Straight answer. When Kim told you what she saw, did you doubt me?
Oh, no. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, then it's all right. Because if you had doubted me, well, oh, that Norman. If he doesn't stop forgetting to lock this door someday, I'm gonna come home and find the whole place cleaned out. And whoever takes it deserves it. Allison, why don't you go on home? I can talk to Mr. Dowell. You've had a big day.
But...
Go on home, Allison. There's nothing you can do.
No, Rodney, I want to stay with you. Please, can I?
Hello, Allison.
Hello.
I'm sorry, son. I'm gonna have to arrest you for the murder of Joe Chernak.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
I was only asking Judge Weber to clarify the decision to disallow bail for Rodney. There's nothing personal, Mr. Harrington. It's simply a matter of due process. But it seems a little harsh.
I did doubt him. I did think he may have killed Joe Chernak.
Do you still think so?
Betty,
Stephen, you must have some opinion about it.
you're trying to needle me.
You'd like it if Rodney really had murdered Chernak, wouldn't you?